John Peppers, and welcome back to Peppers Unplugged, and today's topic is culture. And no, I'm not really talking about the kind of culture we just listened to. I'm not talking about art or literature. What I'm talking about is the culture that defines how an organization or a nation state or even an ethnic group behaves, mostly with respect to each other, the other members of the group. Let me pose a problem to you. Suppose you're driving down the street, your friend is driving, your best friend in the world, he's driving the car and he's going 50 miles an hour in a 20-mile zone, and he has an accident, and you're hauled in front of court, and his lawyer says, you know, if you just testify that your friend was going 20 miles an hour within the speed limit, then we could avoid a lot of aggravation. Would you do that? Would you lie under oath to protect your friendship? Well, that's the question that was asked in a survey. The survey was reviewed in this book by Dov Seidman. The book is called How. Why How We Do Anything Means Everything in Business and in Life. And the book is a terrific synopsis of the kinds of ways in which our various unwritten rules and hidden agendas play havoc with rational decision making and have influence on how we proceed in an organization. Now, Martha Rogers and I have always felt that culture, corporate culture, was the secret sauce behind any company's long-term success. And we're reading a lot about this, and this book is a really good place to start. If you want to read about this too, it's a really good place to start. The book was published in about 2007. And there are a lot of stories in here. Let me just tell you how this one turns out. This survey was administered to subjects in a variety of different cultures, and what they found was that in largely Protestant cultures like the United States, Sweden, Australia, the overwhelming majority of people say no, they wouldn't lie for their friend. Fewer than 15% of people in these countries said they'd lie under oath to protect that kind of a friendship, even a best friend. Whereas in some other cultures like Korea, Yugoslavia, just to name a couple, 80% of people said they would lie to protect their friends. So the difference is really stark. And there are a lot of studies lately about how culture is not just defining the success of companies, but perhaps the progress and success of countries as well. And I'll talk more about that later. But for now, if you're looking for a good book to read, I could highly recommend How by Dov Seidman.